Today we are going to do a unboxing review assembly of Vega. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a metal raised bed system that I purchased for my wife. You'll see other videos of her actually using it, filling it, uh, planting in it on her channels. We'll link that in the description. Um, so let's I've already cut the box open, but we'll go ahead and get the stuff out of it, and we'll go through what you get, what it looks like, see how it goes together. Owner's manual, assembly manual. It says it's a complete guide to start your gardening. Hardware kit. Even has a little socket wrench in it. That's nice. Let's see. It's got 4 rods in it, 2 different lengths. Not sure what those are for yet. Rubber edging. Nice touch. It's sheet metal. Keep from cutting yourself. Corrugated panels, painted both sides. Those are curved ones, of course. And straight ones. All right. I've already bored my audience to death. Okay. Oh, let's look at this first. All right. Here we go. It's color. That's nice. In the world today where everybody wants to put the least amount of instructions, like 1 page, or give you a website, it's nice to actually have a book you can carry out to where you're actually going to be doing it instead of having to have a laptop or a smartphone. So it comes with assembly instructions, pictures or color, shows you step by step the pictures, how to do it, what to do. Basically, they say you can put this bed together in 6 steps. Kind of cool. And this is a 9-in-1, so they say. Okay, so there's 9 different raised beds you can build with this one kit. I assume you're not going to use all the pieces with all of them. Have to buy extra pieces for others. Uh, but we are going to do this oval one. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, there's enough pieces here, and we'll check it. We'll go through and count them all to do a 17-inch high bed. See. 4. That's what you need here. 4 corners. 4 metal rods. Got that. And 8 straights. We have enough pieces to do the 17-inch tall bed. Alright. So. Oh, let's see. Okay. These panels are thick, nice. Packaged well. Plastic coating to protect the paint. So far, I don't want to just sit here and do this without speaking. And it looks like almost all of these panels have plastic on them. Overall, so far, my impression is this is a nice kit. Haven't seen how it goes together yet, but so far, attention to detail, color book, instructions, a nice hardware kit with a little socket wrench. Plastic shrink wrap on the metal to keep it from getting damaged during shipping. Even if it is kind of a pain in the butt to pull off all these sheets. But if you're going to build a showplace garden, you want what you purchase to be nice and shiny, keep the corrosion resistance of the metal. It's the way to go. It's not, definitely shouldn't rust, as long as you don't scratch it. And that's what this film is for, so you don't scratch it when it's being shipped. When your UPS or FedEx driver is beating the box up going down this road. All right. We have all the plastic off. Now let's see. Pretty little lug wrench. Bolt through the hole. Washer. Nut. Bolt through the hole. Washer. Nut. It doesn't say this in the instructions, but just from putting things together over years, when you're putting two panels together or two things together, anything with multiple bolt holes, always put all the bolts in, then tighten them. Otherwise, you have to go back and loosen if you get the bolt holes misaligned. Well, there we have one end. I'm going to do the same to the other end. And then we got to put 4 panels per side to make one long bed. Ease of assembly. This thing so far has gone together just absolutely perfect. Very good job on whoever designed it. So I'm just going to get to it. Probably won't talk much and we'll speed this part up probably. So you don't have to sit here and watch me put bolts in for the next hour. But let's just get this thing finished up. So as you can see, the bed's together. Now, on page 23 of the book, on the assembly instructions, it tells you what these little rods are. These little rods are for bracing the sides so they don't push out when you fill it full of dirt. Kind of a nice touch. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in, and I'm going to make sure all the bolts are tight. And then my son and I, who you saw me help do the assembly here, are going to move it to where it needs to go. Then I'll give you my final thoughts on this whole setup. I think it's the long ones. Lucky guess. Alright. Hey look, it's like a little boat. That's why you have not seen, the reason I haven't tightened all the bolts up yet. So I wasn't sure where these were going to go. Now they're going in on the second screw down, which is where the instructions say go ahead and put them. And that makes sense, because you don't want to hit the rods every time you dig in it to plant. Let me assure you folks, if I wasn't doing this on camera, I'd be using power tools, but they're loud and don't make for near as much interesting commentary. So yeah, small 1/4" impact, powered screwdriver, anything would make this go a little faster. It's a lot of bolts. Tighten it by hand. Out in the sun. Alright guys. That's it. This bed is assembled. Except for this thing, which I almost forgot about. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. This edging is a nice little touch. Because these corrugated panels, although there's no obvious like knife edge, cuts are all nice and clean, but it is still treatment. By various nature, it's pretty sharp. And yeah, I probably should have been wearing gloves assembling this. I'm old and stubborn. But this edging will make it so that as you're working in the bed, or if you have kids or animals, or they don't run into the little corners where the panels go together and get cut. Sheet metal cuts are like paper cuts times 10. They're not any fun. If anyone remembers paper cuts from school. Those of us who are old enough to remember actually using paper and pen and pencil in school and not computers. They give you a little extra. Alright. It ain't even that heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and move this to where it needs to go. And then I'll give you my final thoughts on what I think about this little bed. Well, Vegega, I guess, I don't know, Vegega. You make a pretty nice little raised planter bed. It looks good, goes together relatively simply. The parts are well made. The assembly instructions are absolutely great. It does have your QR code if you wanted to download it and use an electronic device, but I like the paper. I was going to walk around with it, not worry about breaking a piece of electronics. But yeah, it's a very good product, reasonably priced for what it is, which is a very durable raised planter bed that's going to last you for years, many seasons. Like I said, we'll put a link in the video to the other channel where my wife will have all the planting and filling it and different ways to do that. But that's all for now. Once again, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but Giga, I probably pronounced it 4 different ways by now, but it's Vegega. They have many different styles and sizes. It's a very good product. check them out. For now, have a good day.